Okay, I figured this week show off a little more of my passion, or obsession as some of you would say, with WWE collectibles. Now, these are all the books I own. Although this is a notebook, and this one's a wonderful story that was written for me from a friend of mine in Canada, and I'll get to her in a second. Okay, we have, of course, starting with two books that are very dear to me. I've read both of them several times. We have the Hardy Boys here, and this one's really special too because, whoops, okay, this one's really special because it's autographed. It says, Gladys, Matt Hardy, Angelic Diablo, thanks for all the love and support. This was May 21st, 2005 at a JPW show in Quincy, Massachusetts. And we have, of course, Heartbreak and Triumph, the Shawn Michaels story. Absolutely wonderful book. Rey Mysterio's book right here. He was a bit of a trickster when he was younger, but he was a well-behaved kid. I can't read this book without crying at the end. Cheating death, stealing life, yeah. I can't read it without crying. Here's the very first WWE, then WWF book I ever bought. Mankind, Have a Nice Day. That was really good. And we have the controversial Batista Unleashed. This actually was pretty good. Not a bad read. And here's the first of two books. Lion's Tale, Around the World in Spandex. Highly, highly, highly recommend that. And I'm halfway through this one right now. I'm on chapter 27 of Chris Jericho's Undisputed, How to Become the World Champion in 1,372 Easy Steps. Boy, this guy, his first run in WWE was not easy. I ordered this one, History of the WWE Championship by Kevin Sullivan. You can follow him on Twitter, Sullivan's Books. That's a really good read right there. And we have Rumble Road here, which is a collection of stories from the road featuring WWE superstars. You think they have it easy? They don't. This one is but this was the first one that started it. Are we there yet? Now, you noticed? It's autographed by Victoria. And let me see if I can find it. There she is, right there. Divas in Green Mask. I asked her that question on Twitter, and she said, yeah, she still does this routine every night. That's Jackie Gaeta, a.k.a. Jackie Haas, Miss Jackie. Here's Gail Kim, and here's Victoria. You know her better now as Tara in TNA. She was a really cool chick to meet. I got that autograph last October at the New England Comic Con. She was really nice to meet. And we have the entertainment trivia book. I have a little problem with this one because there's several questions in here where the answers are they're incorrect. Like, they say, I know the answer, but the answer they give is totally different. And we have Triple H's autobiography / workout book, Making the Game. The Undertaker's comic book. That's actually really good. Crossroads. Really, yeah, interesting. I mean, this guy, well, I am so happy he was able to clean up his act and is in a happy place now, which is good. And of course, the recently retired. I'm going to miss that guy. Here's WWE Cookbook. Yes, I have cooked recipes from this book. I put my own little twist on it, but yes, I have cooked from it. We have Showdowns, a book at the list of the greatest feuds in the WWE. Ted DiBiase's autobiography, The $1 Million Man. I highly recommend it. My love for DX continues. That's a funny book. I really like that. And we have this one. This one I got from WrestlingNewsArena.com because I won a contest from them. And Heroes, Rise of the Firstborn. I really like it. I just put this notebook up here because, of course, the cover is so beautiful. And this is my friend. Her name's Scarlett. She's a wrestler in Canada now, and she wrote this story. It's really good. It's a Hardy Boys fiction tale. And I really hope she gets a chance to share it with the world. We have Cain, See No Evil, book based on the movie, which was scary in itself. We have China's autobiography, The Ninth Wonder of the World, If They Only Knew. We have two of WWE's fictional books. We have Journey into Darkness, which is the life story of Cain, quote unquote. Then we have Big Apple Takedown, which is pretty much like, what's the best way to describe it? Kind of like WWE meets Red, pretty much, but except they're younger and not retired. We have WWE Unscripted, which is pretty much candid photos of past WWE superstars and current WWE superstars as well. We have the WWE Encyclopedia, which lists every wrestler from A to Z. That's directions to the new printer I have. Okay, now here's my regular books. I do believe in Wicca and witchcraft, so I have these two books here. I have a couple friends who are deaf, so I have a sign language book. I'm a Buffy fan, so I have the Unauthorized Guide. Redneck in Me, Jeff Foxworthy's Redneck Dictionary Part 1. I haven't gotten Part 2 yet. Larry the Cable Guy's Get Her Done. Jeff Dunham, All By Myself. This guy worked really hard to get where he is today. I really recommend that. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I won that from a radio contest. Of course, you know, it's based on the movie with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Love the movie as well. Kendra Wilkinson's book, Sliding in the Home. I really admire that girl, so this is really a good read. Chris Angel's Mind Freak, as some of you know. Chris Angel's very first New York show was at, anyone? WWE The World, the restaurant there, and he was featured in several articles of WWE Magazine. And of course, since I have Kendra's book, I also have the Girls Next Door book, which not only has episode listings and descriptions, also has stories on how each of the girls met Hugh Hefner, stories about Hugh Hefner, the Playboy Mansion, all the pets, everything. Really good. Now, laugh it up if you want, but this is Snooki's book, A Sure Thing. This actually is a really, really good read. Okay, yes, I bought it when I found out she was going to be at WWE, but I read it. I really like it. It's really fun. These two might make you laugh. Miss Piggy's Rules and the Diva Code. Miss Piggy on Life, Love, and the 10,000 Idiotic Things Men/Frogs Do. Let's see, we have two Buffy books based on this TV show where Willow loses herself to magic to get revenge on the fact that Tara was killed. I had the third one, but unfortunately the third one got lost in the move, so I don't have it anymore. This is Prince of Twilight. It's a Dracula story. It's really good. Shock Rock is a collection of stories written by rock and roll writers, and it's a horror book. And a couple of the stories I've actually written were based on inspired stories from this book. And I'm a Sherry Lynn Kenyon fan. You can follow her at Kenyon Sherry Lynn on Twitter. These are two of my favorite books. Oh, that's why I forgot to get a board today. I forgot to get my other favorite book by her. This is Acheron, which talks about the story of Acheron, and this is Fantasy Lover. That's Julian and Grace. And I was going to pick up today Bride and Vain Night Play. No, I forgot something. I also study astrology, so I have this little astrology tarot card deck. And oh, before I forget, the day I got the Hardy Boys book signed, I got this picture. See if I can bring it out a little closer so you can see it. See? Got that same picture. I actually got to hang out with him for a few minutes after the show was over. I never forget that day, because when I went up to him, I introduced him myself, telling him about how I posted on his board. I introduced him as my board name, and he goes, "You're Gladys, right?" And I went, "Eee!" And the fact that he could remember my name for the fact that I posted on his board was really saying something. And then my other favorite autograph picture, John Cena. By the way, today is April 23rd, 2011, and I'd like to wish John Cena a very happy birthday. Okay, now we move down here from the literary collection. to my DVD collections. Now, I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but I have quite an extensive collection here. We've got DX together. I really like these two, so I really am a DX fan. And over here in a separate pile, all my Hardy Boys stuff. Oh, not all of them. I gotta move this one over. Here's all my Hardy Boys stuff. This is Wrestling Inside, Ultimate Insiders, Twist of Fate, Jeff Hardy, My Life, My Rules, and every single Hardy Show DVD. Look at that. I'm very happy I have all of these, and I can't wait to get season 10 to add here. Of course, let's see, we got Shawn Michaels. Let's see, Shawn Michaels. Got a lot of Divas DVDs. Oh, Shawn Michaels again. I have a lot of Divas DVDs too, because I really am a fan of the Divas. I just wish they'd put more stuff out. They haven't done that in a while. Self-Destruction, the Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, I really like that. I was a fan of the guy, and I was actually surprised about that. Oh, look at him. At least I can enjoy his work. WrestleMania 20. I have to get more WrestleManias, because there have been some good ones in the past. And, of course, my extensive movie collection, including Girls Next Door, Machete, Planet Terror, both by Robert Rodriguez. Highly recommend them. Daria. Well, now you know where I got my nickname. Okay, look at this. Don't we look alike? We look alike. If you saw a picture of me, you know we somewhat look alike. I have all my paperwork here. Pretty Woman, all-time favorite movie. Gone with the Wind, a great classic. Over here, a lot of my kids' DVDs on top of my Mind Freak collections. I actually have more DVDs, but they're more children's DVDs, so they're upstairs so the kids can watch them. But, yeah, Mind Freak. Oh, God, I can't wait to get more. But, yeah, that's my collection. That's my passion, and it's what I love. So, I highly recommend getting all this stuff, and you enjoy yourself as well. Have a good day.